Hello, and in this video, we will be going over all of the steam engines here. So, since Western Maryland is the niche one, let's start with that first. This is a Western Maryland 210 class number 11110. This is a Bachmann Spectrum model. It is one of the belt-driven models, and it has an XL Systems sound decoder inside of it, both the stock speaker and the Sugar Cube speaker wired in series. It does a fairly decent job. It can't pull a whole lot, but it is a nice looking engine. I went with Western Maryland here because out at my club layout there is the main part of the layout, which is Pennsylvania Railroad, transition era, and then there is a short line. As for the engines that you run on the short line, it's just kind of whatever you want, right? So in my case, I went with Western Maryland because I knew I could get the engines for about $100 a pop if I went with Bachmann Spectrum. And so that's what I have here. This is a Bachmann Spectrum 763280, also belt driven. And it also has a XL Systems sound decoder with a Sugar Cube set up in series with the stock speaker. Yeah, these two run fairly decent, and like I said, I bought this one to use on the short line part of the layout and run it on the coal mine with like a 4% grade, but this engine could only handle like 3 cars at a time, so I got this one as well to help it out. Moving on here, we have the Pennsylvania Railroad engines. We'll start here with the Bachmann Spectrum K4. This once again has an XL Systems sound decoder inside of it. I went with them because they have sound and they're cheap. That's pretty much the only reasons I went with them. Otherwise, they would have all gotten log pilots. Log sound is just a little out of my price range for me, so it's either a lock pilot or the XL System sound decoders. That's what I went. Once again, wired up with a Sugar Cube speaker in series with the stock speaker to get a little more sound out of it. And yeah, this is a decent running engine. This is a Bachmann Red Window Box TCS sound value, if I remember correctly. And the sounds on it are actually pretty freaking decent. I like it a lot. It is an L2 class, not an L1 because it is a USRA model of 282. Yeah, it's a decent engine. I do like it. Good job, Bachmann, on the L2. And then this is a sort of an M1. It is a Bachmann Spectrum undecorated mountain type with TCS sound value, and it has been decaled as PRR. So as we can see, there's no air tank here, which I would like to fix at some point. The headlight is on the front instead of above where the bell is. Bell should be back here somewhere, right? Does not have the long haul tender with the doghouse, which I would like to fix at some point. But yeah, I was able to get this guy for a decent price, and it can actually pull, unlike the rest of my PRR engines. So incorrect it may be, but it's close enough for me, and it can pull some actual weight. So this guy, where it tops out at like 12 cars, this guy can do more like 25 or 30. So yeah, that's about it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments, and we will see you in the next one. Have a good one, folks.